A warm welcome to Zamiha Desai of Professional Asia, invited by Sri Harsha.
Hello and welcome to the Global Business Group, where we aim to unlock the potential of international business, providing unique local business solutions internationally. We specialize in business advisory, import and export opportunities, market entry, investments and funding to help you achieve your business goals. Now, let's get into today's business day.
Thank you. Sri Harsha, would you please introduce Zamiha and please give Zamiha the opportunity to share her screen with us. David, will you just give her make her host?
Good morning, everyone. And let me introduce Zamiha Desai, the superstar of UK Asian community. So she helps a lot of startups and a lot of business owners in the UK to scale them up, and she has created an amazing platform called ProfessionalAsian, where she brings all the Asians together and gives that particular platform for the business opportunity. So more Zamiha is going to talk about her ProfessionalAsian and her journey in the UK and how she wants to collaborate worldwide to expand her network. Welcome, Zamiha.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was such a nice intro. Thank you.
And I would say Zamiha is a superstar and rock star.
Okay, I'm sorry, Harsh, I can't hear you. Oh, okay. Right. So I'm just going to share my screen and tell you a little bit about myself. Can you just answer me if you're able to see it, because it's a bit, I'm not getting a good view on my screen.
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, fine, good. All right, so thank you very much, and thanks for listening to me for the next few minutes. I really appreciate your time, and I know you're very busy, so I'd like to tell you a little bit about ProfessionalAsian and kind of what we do. So this is me. It's a bit of a strange journey because a lot of people kind of tend to grow their business and then kind of concentrate on their audience, whereas mine was like a bit of an accident. I started a women's group called RecommendAsian, and it started as a very small group, like 200 people, just my friends. It was literally just my friends, and people loved it and added more people and added more people, and it kind of got some really good growth. But what I did notice is, one, a lot of people wanted to advertise on there, and two, it was a women's group and a lot of men wanted to join. So I started ProfessionalAsian just specifically for business. So RecommendAsian is more for women and, you know, for talking about problems and also like products and services, but ProfessionalAsian is like the main professional network. And it has become a bit of an Asian Google for the UK. So whatever you want in terms of your South Asian requirements, so it could be like a, you know, a bridal makeup artist that does the Bollywood look. It could be like a personal trainer who understands that, you know, you may have a Jain diet, or you may, you know, need to not eat certain foods because of your dietary requirements for your religion. You know, it could be simply that you need like a plumber or someone that can speak Punjabi. So, you know, if you have parents or something that don't speak English very well, that, you know, it is easier for them to kind of communicate with people that share their mother tongue. So there was a lot of businesses, and then there's a lot of people wanting businesses. So it is like a B2B, B2C kind of network, and it all operates on Facebook as a Facebook group. And I think I started it because I think I was born in the UK, and I think sometimes we have, we kind of lose our roots a little bit. We don't, you know, necessarily know how to kind of access things like people like tailors that might make nice sari blouses or something. And that's why it started. And I think it was probably a very good time for it to start, because I think a lot of people were feeling like that, and you don't know, it's very hard to Google things and that specific for small businesses, because Google ads kind of get taken over by the bigger businesses. And it's also an element of kind of recommendation and stuff like that. So I think it's worked really well. So in 6 years, we're now at 85,000 members on the Facebook group. And it's probably, I don't know any others that are as big, so I don't want to say it is the biggest, but it might well be one of the biggest networking platforms for South Asian people and businesses on Facebook at the moment. And obviously, you know, we have a great community. They are affluent. Our age group is kind of like earning age. They decide what to do with their disposable income. And there are so many products, so many different types of businesses, and so many really good, really, you know, wonderful, helpful, passionate businesses in our network that they do really kind of help people. And this demographic is huge, right? So we experience quite a steady growth. We probably have about, you know, 300-400 new members every month. And it's just kind of just keeps on growing nicely. We have a little dip here. That's because I removed a load of members that weren't active. So as part of Facebook guidelines, it's better to have people that are active and are enjoying the group. We have mainly kind of 60% women, and the main age range is like kind of 35 to 44. And so, like I said, they're a good community. They, you know, they spend money. They like knowing about these kind of things that are accessible to them via our members. And the vast majority are in the UK. So see, these are just some of the general stats. So a few from India, Kenya, US, Dubai, and all over, but we're very much in the UK space right now. So you can join the group for free, and group members can ask where they can find a product or a service. They can ask for recommendations for people or you know, services or certain things they want. And they, you know, need to get quite specific about it. They can seek advice for problems. Like we have loads of OCI issues at the moment. We have, you know, kind of building issues, employment issues, stuff like that. So they come and they ask advice about everything from parking tickets to, you know, criminal investigations. It's really, the scope is really massive. They get to interact on posts, so they're able to like tag their favorite business or someone that they personally would recommend or have used a lot. We run competitions on the group. It's really good for engagement, and it's really good for product visibility. So we've got like I don't know, a rum company at the moment, like a independent rum company, and they're running a competition for a bottle of rum. So people are engaging, and we get like lots and lots of answers. And they're welcome to recommend businesses that they've used as well. Within our membership, which is our premium members, what they get to do is they get to promote their business on Professional Asian once a week. They get discounts on any initiatives that we run. So, for example, we do an in-person shopping event. We do that locally to Harrow, which is just outside London. We have about just under 100 exhibitors, and that's like clothes, jewelry, lifestyle, you know, home accessories, Reiki and stuff, like all kinds of things. And then we had the last two events, we've had about 6,000 people come through the door over the weekend. So it's a really good chance for people to interact on a personal level and take it offline, off Facebook, and just get to meet, you know, businesses get to meet their clients get to look and see and smell and feel and, you know, touch all the products. So it's a really nice way for people to connect offline. You know, we do shout outs on Instagram, and then we run a private group as well, whereby we, help them with certain business aspects. So we might talk about, what social media days are coming up for the month, any kind of inspiration on what to post, business strategy sessions. We review the last month on PA and look at what was working well. And we onboard people every month as well, but our existing members are always welcome to come on. And we do that because posting to social media is one thing if you're on Instagram, on Facebook, but posting in a group, in a community, there's a different way to reach people and to get people to interact with you. So we kind of do that too. Our content gets quite good reach. So for example, we've got somebody that does gardening and landscaping and stuff. People like looking at the pictures, they like interacting with the posts. We've got what does he do? Like a maintenance guy, like a handyman. Again, just fitted. You wouldn't think a picture of a toilet would get so many views and comments. But that was really popular, and he's been really busy. And this is the last one is a personal trainer. Again, like at 6,000 engagement, which is massive, and before and after pictures. And so we kind of teach you how to kind of post and create your post so that you get really good engagement like this. And a lot of our members actually get a high volume of business. Some of them, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% of their business comes from Professional Asian. A lot of new businesses have really established themselves and launched on Professional Asian. So we're really proud of, what we do and how great it's been for the local community. When they recommend each other, again, like post engagement, one member used another member and posted about his experience at her private dining. Again, really high post engagement, and people really appreciate, it's a nice thing to do to recommend each other. We're very much in a small business space. So here are just some testimonials. I'm not going to read them all out to you, but we have the Taj Group, which is the hotel chain. They're one of our clients, and they get a lot of business from us just by showcasing their afternoon teas or their bedrooms or whatever. We have like a roofing guy who, I think he was one that kind of launched a new business, and it's just been like so good for him. I think a lot of these kind of people have really gone above their kind of targets since joining Professional Asian, because the volume of work has been so good. And we have someone called Karishma from Roots Veda, who has hair care products. She sold more in 2 weeks than she had in 4 years when she joined Professional Asian. So in the whole of the 4 years, she had more sales within 2 weeks of joining us. And so as you can see, it's been a really good thing for small businesses. So we're very much in the small business space. We do have people that import stuff and export stuff and interact with the global market as such, but not so many. But there's also a lot of small businesses. So I think it's nice for some of the businesses to be able to reach out to the global market, especially if they're importing stuff or exporting stuff, and they might have other requirements, things like packaging or things like that, which would be good to share. But that's a little bit about us. And if you have any questions. That was quite quick. I'm sorry. I hope that gave you enough of an insight, but I haven't been to one of your meetings before, so I didn't really know kind of what to tell you about us. So if there's anything that you want to ask, I'd really be happy if you could let me know, and I'm very, very happy to answer your questions.
Zamiha, that was incredible, and your timing was spot on. You've given yourself enough time to do some Q&A, so it wasn't too quick, it was perfect.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Can I just share screen again? before we can continue with the David, just allow me to share.
Okay, what do I do?
No, you are fine. David just needs to allow me to share.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. In the meantime, guys, any questions for Zamiha?
Okay, you're okay, Lolenka, you can share.
Okay, let me try. No, I can't share yet.
I think you
Any
can.
questions for Zamiha?
I'd love to ask a question, Zamiha. First of all, it's an amazing, my name is Batia, nice meeting you. First of all, it was an amazing presentation, and it's great to see such an organic initiative grow. It just shows that when something comes from a genuine place of need and attention, it grows to something substantial, and that's great. I'd like to ask, how do you see the potential of Professional Asian to, let's just say, international vendors or service providers, because the majority of the people in this group anyway are not UK local.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
do you have any ideas on that?
I mean, for me, from a personal point of view, I would like to see Professional Asian be somewhere where globally, if you needed something for your lifestyle, then you'd be able to access anywhere in the world. So if you needed, a big industry for us is weddings, and obviously going to different countries to get married, the destination weddings and stuff. And I think those kind of things are quite hard for people to access, like services and providers. They end up taking, like, say, a DJ and a makeup artist from the UK, paying for flights and everything, and going to wherever, Europe or Asia or wherever, and kind of covering that cost. For me, I mean, I guess internationally it would be really good to have a network of people that can provide services for people that are on holiday or getting married abroad or something like that. Like I said, I think packaging is probably a really good one, because I think there's some really good, like I have somebody in India on the group who does packaging from sugarcane, which I think is obviously environmentally friendly, sustainable, and degradable and all that kind of stuff. So I think, I would like to encourage people to be as environmentally friendly as possible and source things globally where they can. I think for some of my members, there's probably kind of export opportunities. They've got some really good products, and it would be really great to connect them with the right people. But I mean, we haven't kind of started going down that route yet, because I didn't know what the opportunities were, and I haven't been proactive about it because we're so busy at the moment. But I think there's so many different types of businesses and so many things going on. It's really kind of almost like a case-by-case basis for some of our members.
Yeah, one more thing to add to what Zamiha said about it, right? See, basically, when we moved from a different place to UK, so Professional Asian was the go-to place. And it is true for many people to go to that particular platform to network and to use their services, right? So it could be similar, extended to the international audiences too. So what Zamiha can do eventually is she can actually list the services or the people in her network, what are the services they have, whether it could be a packaging, whether it could be a digital marketing, or it could be a software development, or it could be any other stuff in their group, the entrepreneurs who's present there. So she can expose those services globally to your country who is actually looking for the services. So this could be one, you have a certified and credible companies with her, basically, she can vouch for to give the services in your country.
Fantastic. Zamiha, I want to ask you something else as well. You've been on our business day now. Do you think there's opportunity for hand-picked people from your site to be able to come and do a business day with us, and you create a little bit of a excitement around it on your Facebook, because it will give you legs and it will give us legs as well. It'll give quite nice exposure.
So this online day, what?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's definitely it's not for people that are just, traveling and providing local stuff, but I think for people that want that kind of global reach, I definitely think I'll speak to Sri Harsha and we'll kind of go through a few of the members and see who it would be appropriate.
It needs to be handpicked. It needs to be like something special. Somebody that's really active on your group, that's really performing well, and then it's something you can shout about. So, and I think it's very nice because then we can sort of will magnify the guys that we need to focus on from our side.
Yeah, sure. We'll pick that up.
Thank you.
No worries.
Any further questions for Zamiha? Thank you so much, Zamiha. You did really well. You spoke eloquently. I understand. I've already been looking at Facebook. I've already asked to join. So
Okay.
please accept me.
Yeah, of course I will. I'll do it now.
Thank you.